A Liberal minority government.
On October 21st, Canadians re-elected the Liberals to run the country, but this time as a minority government. Liberals landed 155 seats in Parliament, but only a few of those came from Western Canada, because the Conservatives won most of the West. The idea of Western separation started popping up all over social media, taking from the popular term Brexit. The hashtag Wexit grew. But how realistic is Wexit, and how would the process even begin?
The momentum to actually have a referendum is probably in the distant future, medium, say, 5-year future. There are so many other options that the Alberta government can pursue.
If no solution is reached and the provinces still wish to separate, then they would need to call referendums to all residents in the provinces wanting the split. Similar to what Quebec did in 1995. It was a close vote, but Quebec remained as a part of Canada. This led to a lot of questions and ambiguity by Quebecers, and that's when Bill C-20, also known as the Clarity Act, was introduced to help clarify separation rules for future cases. The Act says that once a decision to send out a referendum is set, the House of Commons will decide if the referendum question is clear and if it will lead to a clear expression of the will of the province. They will also decide what size and percentage of voters will be considered a majority. The House of Commons will also factor in the views of all political parties represented in the Legislative Assembly of the province that's requesting to separate. And an amendment to the Constitution of Canada will also be required for any province wishing to split. If the House of Commons is satisfied and agrees on the separation of the provinces from Canada, then a conversation will need to be held to talk about how the divide would actually work.
Separating is not an easy process. It's not a quick process. It could take years and years and years to figure out. And by then there could be an election where a pro-Western, under these people's definition, a pro-Western party or pro-Western prime minister takes power, and maybe they wouldn't want to separate anymore.
Both Evalis and Bean say that even though Wexit is gaining a lot of attention on social media, they don't see the separation of the West as a very likely option.